Hi everyone. Today we are going to present a study of environmental, economic, and health impacts of compact fluorescent lamp, which is also well known as CFL. Our presentation will be divided into four parts. The first two parts will focus on the historical and technical background information of CFL and its overall efficiencies issues. Later on, the presenters will also introduce the other aspects of environmental, economic, and health impacts of CFL. In the first part, we are going to cover the history, structure, and operation principles of CFL. Back to the late 1890s, Peter Cooper Hewitt invented the modern fluorescent tube, which is the start of CFL technology. In 1939, General Electric introduced the first practical fluorescent lamp to the public in the World Fair in New York. Under the pressure of 1973 oil crisis, Edward E. Hammer invented spiral tube CFL, which is the first CFL in the world. Mr. Hammer is named as the father of CFL, and also interestingly, spiral tube CFL is still one of the most popular models in the markets today. Later on, two technological breakthroughs enabled the great success of CFL until today. The first one is the screw-in CFL package introduced by Philips Electronics. It makes CFL compatible to the sockets of traditional incandescent light bulb. The second one is the first CFL with integrated electronic ballast, sold by Osram. It greatly improved the performance of CFL. Here is the basic structure of an ordinary CFL. The most important parts, the electronic ballast circuits here work as both a starter and a controller. The operation principles of CFL are very different from the traditional incandescent light bulb. At the beginning, the mercury mixed gases in the glass tube are not conductive. When we turn on the CFL, the starter will allow large current to go through the electrode. The electrode will eject electrons into the gases and energize the gases. As the energy levels grows higher, the gases will become conductive gradually. When electrical current forms in the gases, it will excite the mercury gases to emit ultraviolet lights. The lights with high energy will be collected by the fluorescent coating, and the energy will activate the coating to emit visible lights. These principles allows CFL to run at low power level and produce less heat. In the second part, we are going to cover the overall efficiencies of CFL. First, we will look at several characteristics for lighting sources: the luminous efficacy, the energy consumption, and the lifetime. We will also talk about the effects on heating costs of CFL. First, we are going to compare the lighting performance amongst common lighting sources. As we can see, an ordinary CFL has a performance twice higher than the traditional incandescent light bulb. Second, we are going to compare the energy consumptions between CFL and incandescent light bulb. Since CFL can run at lower power level, so after the same amount of running time, the energy consumption of CFL is about 5 times lower than the incandescent light bulb. Third, we are going to compare the lifetime. The lifetime of CFL is 10 times higher than incandescent light bulb. So even though the price is higher, the CFL is still cost effective in comparison with incandescent light bulb. Now we're going to talk about the effects of CFL usage on heating costs. Somebody criticized the overall energy efficiency of CFL because of its low heat dissipation. The reason is that the low heat dissipation will result in higher heating costs during winter time. However, when we look at the table, we can find that CFL will only produce 10 to 15% lower heat than the incandescent light bulb. However, in terms of lighting performance, energy consumption, and lifetimes, CFL can save about 66 to 75% more than the incandescent light bulbs. Therefore, we can see the cost effectiveness and also performance of CFLs are much higher than the traditional incandescent light bulb. Now, I'm going to pass the presentation to my partner. Thank you.